Hey guys, welcome back to Story on Java. So today let's talk about the custom exception. In previous exception video, we have learned the exception, how it will work, and how we can handle the exception using try catch block. So in this video, we will see the what is the custom exception. In that we are implementing the both exception, checked or unchecked custom exception. So the basically what is the custom exception? Custom exception in Java, custom exception are used to customize the exception according to user need. Okay, so in we can say that the user defined exception or custom exception is creating your our own exception class and throwing that exception using throw keyword. Okay, so let's jump into the code and see how it will work. So here I am creating the one class for that. Suppose custom exception example. So here what we are doing today, so we are creating the one exception class. Suppose we are taking the example of the age exception. Okay, so if age is less than 18, so it is not eligible for the vote. Okay, if age is more than 18, it is the person, it will be eligible for the vote. So here firstly I am creating the one class, exception class. Suppose class invalid age, and we can extending the two classes with runtime exception and with exception. So the firstly we will see with exception. Extends with exception. Okay, so for the if you are extending with exception, then it will treat as a checked exception, and if you are extending the with runtime exception, then it will treat as a unchecked exception. Okay, so firstly we will implement the checked exception. After that we will implement unchecked exception. Okay, so in that we are just creating the one constructor, and in that we are getting message from the user. Suppose string message, and in that we are calling the constructor of the superclass, and we are passing same message. Okay, so the invalidate that exception class is ready. And in main class what we are doing, so firstly we will write the main method, and then that we will check the age of the person. If age is less than 18, then it will not eligible for the vote. Okay, so firstly we will assign the age. Suppose 20. Suppose 70. Firstly we will take, and again we will take the another example. And here we are using the exception, so we want to use the try catch block. Okay, so you can see here, if I am not using try catch block, suppose age is uh, less than 18, then it will throw the exception. How you can throw the exception? So here you can throw the exception, custom exception, using throw keyword. And here we are creating the one object of that class. Okay, and in that we are just passing the message. Suppose underage exception, we can say we are passing the message underage exception. So here you can show that it will showing the error. So because of the here we are using the exception, so it is checked exception, so that's why it's showing the error. So either we can handle it using throws keyword or try catch block. Okay, so here firstly we will use the, if I am using runtime na, just check it. If I am using runtime na, so the error is gone, you can see here. So this is the checked exception, that's why it's showing error. So I am using here try catch block, try, and in that we are writing the code that will be throw exception, that may be throw exception. Okay, so using try, here we are checking, and also we are writing the else block for the better understanding. This is out. If is age greater than 18, then the person is eligible for the vote. So eligible for vote, you can say. Okay, and here we want to handle the exception. Which exception we are going to handle? Invalid age. So you can put here and you can create of that, and here you can simply print that message. Okay, so what we have done here, we have created one exception class that extend the exception, and in that we are creating the constructor, we are passing the message from here. So here we are throwing the exception, that is invalid age exception, using throw keyword. So if age is less than 18, it will throw the exception. If age is greater than 18, it will not throw exception, and it will execute this else block. Okay, so just I am running the program. So you can see here here is the exception is occur because of the, here we are passing the 17. So here you can see the class name invalid age, and here is a message. So here is a way to handle the custom exception. Okay, so if we want to implement the runtime exception, so just we want to put here runtime. Okay, so it is runtime exception now. If I am removing the try catch block now, it will not showing the error. So it will be runtime exception. So if I am running again then it will throw the runtime exception. So you can see here that it will throw at the runtime. Okay, it is not handling. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so if we are passing 21, you can see it will print the eligible for the vote. So you can see eligible for the vote. Okay, so this is the overall of the exception handling. So I hope you have a better understanding of the exception handling now. So I will see you in the next video with another useful topic. Until then, keep learning and enjoying coding. Thank you.